Hello everyone, my name is Steph, and I've decided I have a new idea. I'm just gonna do rating slash tier list, kind of, not really, of Item Asylum items. Why? Because I want to. Anyway, without further ado, we're just doing it, or I say we, it's just me, doing it in alphabetical order. Yeah, no video structures. Alright, first off, air. Kinda useless. It can come in clutch, sort of, because it is a 4-tip. So if you like a decent range that doesn't exactly kill, but you get in close, you can just smack someone. It is fine. Illusions, you're probably sweaty. You do the movement jump and do fucking parry spam, and yeah. Illusions, pretty good. Amateur dentist. I don't really know how to use it personally, but I've seen people fucking destroy with this thing, so I think it's pretty good. Armstrong style, pretty bad. Really the only thing was, before the nerf, just RREing and then just spamming that, but the devs were like, no, macro's bad. So, yeah, and then like one thing it was useful for was kind of removed. Assailant just fucking sucks. I think the first proper genre of items where, especially in melees, where it slows you down as you attack. Or, I guess not really slows you down, but it's sort of similar in that regard. So it fucking sucks ass. Next, X, pretty spammable. It does have a light stun lock. It's not as good as, like, a proper stun lock, but it is useful, and it's a little bit of speed increase. It overall decent item. Backhand slap, fucking good knockback. You do appreciate knockback, especially, I mean, I just chose this map at random, but, like, you get someone close to the edge, just toss them off. It's pretty good. Bane hammer, also pretty nice. You do appreciate that. That is also like the same thing as the backhand slap, just with no real cooldown. Pretty solid. Same with the belt. Then I'll just reset. Get the next set of items. I do not have the perfect run items, but the bat sword and so on are pretty good. Big Rock. Not particularly great, but I guess if you have, like, if you have healing, a healing misc, it's pretty solid. And if you have, like, a speed misc, it's really good. But otherwise, it's eh. But that's especially true of the Birch Tree, just because one-shotting is really good. Even if the melee doesn't give you speed in of itself, the hitbox is quite good. And, yeah. Board with nails, same as air, it's kind of fine. Does a bit more damage, but it's not all that great. Bomb on a stick can be useful, but it's a lot of self-sabotage, and just, the hitbox on this thing is not great. Broadsword is eh. I mean, it's got a light stun lock, so it's not useless, but eh. The broom is really funny, it's one of the newer items, and spamming horses, especially at an objective, because I'm a filthy war mode player, yeah, it's very solid. Brutalizer, this thing fucking sucks ass, I won't lie. Built different. The resistance is helpful, 50% defense, but you're just walking in to fucking bully someone, or you're like a kit player and getting the 10-hour burst kit. Booster sword, I have mixed feelings about the Booster sword, but it does give you good movement, which is helpful, especially if you have decent range, like the AWP or something. The cane, just more stun lock spam. It happens. Cantaloupe, really, the best thing is just being able to throw it at someone. That's like a pseudo-ranged weapon. It honestly has better projectiles than some of the other ranged weapons. Chair is very solid, long stun, or long ragdoll rather. I feel like I should make the distinction. Yeah, it's alright. Callous Saber I wish was fucking better, because this is another item that I'll get to later that really pisses me off. But, I don't know, it's fine. Claymore, it's just kind of funny. It's one of those funny items, really. Fork, probably the worst of the comically large items. It can definitely mess with people, but no ragdoll or nothing. Kind of sucks. The spoon and the knife, they do that. Lethal Company, melee, I think it's just another case of spam. Crescendo, I do appreciate this. I wish it did a little more, but being able to just thrust into somebody, pause. Yeah, it's solid. Crocky Friend, kind of dog shit. That's all I can say about that. What else? Crowbar, I feel like you're probably an auto-clicker. Cultist Sword, once again, one of those items that slows you on attack, that's not great. DeCampo. If there's anything I could say about some of these kinds of items, is that they're just like, look, potential item could do so much for you if only you have the... if only you have freaking unaware enemies, but most of the time, you have a full lobby and they're like, oh my god, that guy has DeCapo, or that guy has Smile! And you get targeted and immediately deleted before you can even get like 2 kills, so yeah. Really cool, and I do like the DeCapo music more than the Smile music, but getting targeted just for having a melee, like, before even doing anything with it, fucking sucks. Dark Heart is solid, really good healing. Especially if you don't have a healing misc, but half the time you probably do. Diamond Tester, it's RNG, because it's kind of mid if you don't get the freeze, but the freeze is very good. I feel like this is another case of auto-clicking. Dull Hunter, Donkey Jawbone is really solid. Also probably another case of like auto-clicker, but you could just fucking run over people. Actual buzzsaw of a weapon, so I do appreciate that. Dragon Slayer, it was definitely a lot better before the nerf when you didn't have this miss stat. But it's still really devastating, especially, I mean, not especially, just in Secrecy. Dying Pan is literally just the sink, but better. You just fuck with people, honestly. Like, half the time I don't even get kills, it's just stun knocking a bunch of people, so that's really funny. What else? Energy Sword, I wish you did more. Because I love Halo, and Halo 2 especially. But it does jack shit. It is the end, or whatever it is in Spanish. You are a war mode player, and you are throwing the shuriken at point. Like, the main attack of this thing is pretty bad. Islander, another case of the, wow, meet potential item, look at what it can do at max stats. Which is a shame, because TF2 is also really cool. Fire Axe, you're farming for the Ultra Instinct combo and either didn't get it, or even if you did get it, you get like 1 kill and then miss every other hit, because the slow effect is so bad. The fish, more of a bit of trolling. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if they re-added ragdolling to it. Flag post, you're also a war mode player. You put the fucking flag down at the point, and yeah, like nothing else to argue there. Freezing point sucks ass. A critical hit that does like 20 damage. That's awful. Fujin also all just bad. Like, I guess if you time it right, you can get some good parries, but like fuck, it does dog shit damage. These are funny. I don't really have much else to say about them because I don't really. A lot of my opinion depends on like if the item is like actually really decent or if it just sucks. And these are decent, but I never particularly go on a lot of kills with them. You just kind of have to get lucky. This is just bad. Golf club, it's fine. I mean, you just kind of, dude, you're just spamming it at a point or something to try and freaking get stun lock kills for those free iframes, but otherwise you're not really doing a lot of damage. These I would have said are bad, but they did buff the damage to them, so they're fairly decent. Not as good as anything that like gives you speed or anything, but it's fine. This has an atrocious hitbox. Well, I got the purple one, so it's not probably the best one, but yeah, the Hero Blade is just not good. Hook kick, very solid. Jailbird, you're not ever using the main attack, you're charging in. You wanted a speed misc and got this instead. You're trying to bird up. You are also trying to bird up, but you have a better weapon. You're trying to spam parries, but miss them every time. This is just all in the timing, really. I mean, it's funny. As a red versus blue enjoyer, I'd like to imagine this is caboose, but there's literally nothing else you can really say about this. Contributor item. I don't know. It's just it's bad. Okay. Situational. The devs are like, oh, we made it so you have to hold R, but it fucking sucks anyway. Fine. I mean, the poison effect stack is nice, but it's also just very much like C-tier melee. You're trying to bird up. I can't say where the sound on hit is from, or I'll get flagged. You love Miku, but you got a piece of shit for your item. This is essentially the Kanabo, but better. It's the classic, though they did make it so you can't really spam it as much, I say. It's still pretty spammable. Fucking sucks after the nerf, I won't lie. Like, I get why you would nerf it. Getting free meter by just standing around is kind of annoying. But I feel like there was nothing particularly wrong with it before, considering you're completely stopped when you activate the dance. Funny, but I think it's another case of you wanted a speed misc and you got this instead. I mean, you can bully people with it. Do I even need to say anything? You wanted a healing misc, but got this instead. Air, but even shittier. You will live forever. Or for like about 2 seconds. Probably another one of those you wanted a speed misc, but also stun lock spam is pretty funny. You just hold down the space bar. I guess these are more stereotypes than ratings. Whatever. I don't care. Painted sword, I don't have that, but that's annoying as fuck. More kind of, not ragdolling, but stun locking people. You are actually just annoying. You wanted a speed misc, but kind of got this instead, but then you realized you can do some funky movement off of, like, trees and shit. Well, I didn't demonstrate it there, but you know what I mean. Another case of potential item, but I feel like it adds a little bit more just because of the speed. And the damage on it is really nuts, actually. Kinda sucks after the nerf. I mean, it helps a little bit for speed, but, like, that bar... spam, I guess. I don't know how you would categorize the cutlass. It's nice. As a good hitbox. Eh. You wanted Bear 5, but ended up with this. You were trying to farm for data miners so you can one-shot people. Spam stunlock. Or spam ragdoll, specifically. Oh, and also this. Fucking annoying. Either you have people that hit you once and then fail to do so anymore, which, you know, probably the category I'm in, or people fucking heavily sweating. Like, it's an autistic randomizer game, dude. Calm down. Bad. I fucking hate how good this thing is, considering it's not even like a real Undertale item. I definitely think it should be nerfed into the fucking ground, especially as someone who likes playing ZS. You're either... two types of categories. There's either you wanted speed misc, so you just kind of stuck with this and just spamming that, or you're spamming million spabs. Probably another auto-clicker, if I'm being honest. The worst item to get in Clayman. Among the worst items you could get, honestly. The hitbox on this is good. Kind of just annoying, really. You're spamming heavy attacks, because why wouldn't you? It's free ragdoll. Another case of you wanted a speed misc, and you're stuck having to do this. Oh, auto-clicker if you've ever seen one. Sorry if I'm, like, brushing through these. There's just a lot of items, and a lot of them that aren't particularly good. You wanted Shadow Axe and ended up with this instead. actual aura farming, and then also stunlock spam with damage increase. Holy shit, is it good. Just bad. Also, kind of bad, because, once again, slows you on attack. Stunlock spam. You're either gonna want to keep this, even once you get the upgrade, or you're not even hitting anything. The titular... Oh, look guys, it's the thing! He has the fucking thing! I do like it. I don't mind the music, but it does kind of sound like someone, like, wiping down a window or something. If you're deliberately trying to hunt for Smile, wear a Plock shirt. Annoying. Also kills your FPS in first person when you use Eternal Rest. I don't know if you can really tell. But, yeah. Just bad. Stunlock spam, but it does like 50 damage for some reason. With the long ass hitbox. I will say it's also kind of funny when you get data miner with it. You were most definitely farming for data miner and found out that this thing, in conjunction with a lot of other items, can just destroy ears. The auto clicker. It's another bait of stunlock, but it's also just the movement makes the hitbox really atrocious. You're spamming people to fucking death. You're praying that someone gets set on fire, otherwise you just have a useless melee. Jump spammer. You WM1 into the objective with the Rage War. No, I don't know, I do like the... I like the reference. You're mad you got this thing. Free fucking freezing the enemy in place, cause fuck you. Bad. I usually do that. I need coffee, man. I don't even know what that is. Oh wait, no, that's the king thing. You saw what Embrace can do, and you hope to get it yourself, but it doesn't ever fucking happen. Probably the worst case if you wanted a movement misc. Just bad because of that slowdown. You wanna burn up? Yeah, bad.
Alert! Anti-free TV detected.
They changed it, but it's not actually functionally different than it was. Spamming with this garbage. You're hoping the enemy doesn't have an auto clicker. Once again, slowing down on freaking melee attack. I don't know why they think this is a good idea.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
This is kind of funny, especially with data miner. I don't have much to say about it. Yeah, you get stuff like that. You want to be able to auto-click with it, but never even get enough hits in to do so. Really funny, especially in ZS, especially if you are a zombie. Once again, with the war mode references, you're spamming R in a choke. It can be really good or really shit if you don't have a movement misc. fine, I guess. The hammer is kind of why you would use this. Or I guess it is decent movement as well. I don't know. This is probably the worst upgradable item in my opinion. Kind of funny. I don't get the reference though. Probably the funniest upgrade item because you just you have a shotgun that pushes you back. You kind of spam this into a choke and hope it hits something. And the funny, of course. You also probably use that on a smiler. I hate the fucking Ouija thing. You're hoping you had the world, but you're also just spamming it at a choke anyway. Kind of but at least it goes through everything. Short-ranged, ranged weapon, we'd love to see those. You were using this specifically as a discount Zero, because why would you not just spam this at a choke? It's kind of busted. I'm sure I've gotten kills with it before, but I cannot recommend. I can't recall a time. You're trying to fucking ledge a guy in particular. You're hoping that you can get a black hole, but then you don't because they made it awful. Auto clicker, I guess. I mean, it kind of shoots fast enough with it. This is just not good. Also, spam stun locks, but yeah, just not good. Stun locks, but I keep saying stun locks when I mean like ragdolls. Ragdolls, but you actually do good damage. I'm sure there's probably a more efficient way I could do this. Obscure CS meme that they expected everyone to know, and it does bad damage. As the item suggests, it is fucking ass. Actual brimstone item. You're trying to specifically spam biscuits at someone for the ragdolls. Kind of the same as bow, but a little bit better if I did say. Not the Zero everyone's talking about. As a war mode player, fuck you. You're also kind of hoping, or also, you're hoping that you get a big group of people that you can ledge, but you never will. Another one of the infinite ammo weapons, technically, but it just sucks. You're hoping to snipe someone with this, but again, you never will. Even more classic case of, meet potential item with actual dog shit accuracy, like, what is that? It is, like, only, like, a 10% chance of getting another life or whatever, like, it's so bad. You think the sound is funny, that's about it. You're either really good at aiming or you're really bad at aiming. Throwing this at a choke point, or checkpoint, whatever. Auto clicker, I'd have to guess. Maybe. Especially auto clicker. Look at that. You're hoping for the, President Key kit. I don't remember the one, but, you know, the one with two of these and the President Key. You're an uncertified player and you're wanting to spam golems. I saw a video, I don't remember by who, where they're comparing old items, and the, like, 2019 or whatever version of this is so much fucking better, dude. Holy shit. This did not need a buff, if I'm being honest. It's actually kind of broken as arranged. It's like 25 damage, even at long range. Kind of fucking nuts. You have something like the tactical nuke, and you're just hoping to build it up slowly. It takes you fucking forever. Grand volley, it's annoying, to say the least. That's about all I can say about that. Femme Fatal, you're trying to hit headshots, but you never do. Honestly, kind of bad. If like guillotine, you'd think it's bad, but it also just depends on player skill. I think if you could hit this consistently, you're doing pretty solid, all things considered. Obviously, there's way better ranged options, but... I mean, spamming stun locks, I guess. I mean, not even really spamming. I guess you're like sniping a guy or something. I don't know. Same with this thing, except you just can't actually aim it. A freeze rate of literally only 10 damage. You gotta be joking. This is beyond annoying because of, well, I didn't demonstrate it there. But if I can get one to spawn. There we go. Yeah, this thing is... These are fucking annoying and stupid. I hate that. You wish you had Grand Volley. Bad. I do appreciate a Germa reference, but all of the Germa items fucking suck. I mean, aim lock is nice, but it also has really bad tracking, so I don't know what to say. Funny, I guess. But also long cooldown, so it's not that good. Did I skip over anything? No, I didn't. You wish you got Asteroid instead, and then instead you got this shit. Alongside Starlight, this is really funny to get Data Miner with, because you just fucking destroy yours. You like classic stuff, I'd say. You kill yourself with this thing. What the iPod wishes it was. Decent area of effect, but the reload takes fucking forever, so I don't, like, what is that time, man? Bad. I think it's some would argue it's good, and if you do, I'd say it just falls into the category of, like, potential items. iPod fucking sucks, I won't lie. Auto-clicker. Probably one of the most that ever was. Okay, make sure I don't accidentally close my game. Holy bad.
Say goodbye
A good reference. It's not particularly good, but it's also not bad. I mean, it's a ranged weapon that has actually solid range, all things considered. And the grenade also helps, even though it doesn't do that much damage. Being able to one-shot people, or at least ledge them, is pretty nice, but completely stopping to do it is kind of atrocious. Probably an auto-clicker moment if I had to be honest. Even though it's not that effective, it's just like, it feels lazy, and it's free damage. Everyone knows what you're using this for. You wish you got the other revolver instead. As it is, it's not bad, but the shotgun that you get from it is definitely better. This thing did not need a buff, if I'm being honest, but still very solid. Short range, but really insanely stunning attack, and then it's like, you know what this thing needs? Fucking medium range stun, because fuck you. You're hoping someone has the Mad Murderer knife, otherwise you're just chip damaging your way to victory. King of chip damage. You're probably sweating again. Though it's not as obvious as other items, I guess. You're definitely comboing with something. This is a solid alternative to Asteroid, but that cooldown doesn't do it any favors. You're probably spamming, or like me, you're probably spamming to get a Friday Night Funkin' song, failing to do so, and then just deciding to walk in and kill 50 people, because fucking, Jesus Christ, this thing. You kill yourself with this thing, because you either stepped on it or you like walk backwards while throwing it, like, okay, bad example, but it's happened. If you play Item Asylum, you know. The Chicago, but even better, because they're like, oh, you know what this shit needs? A damage multiplier. This is kind of funny. I have yet to get, like, a kill with it, but it's kind of funny. Spam still knocks. Or, oh yeah, spam riddles. Words. You're a CS player. No. That's all I had to say for that, just no. Oh my god, my mouse. A crazy, insanely old reference. I don't know where they got this from, but it's something from like the 40s or something. I don't know, but I don't know. It's funny, but that's about it. Just bad. You're mad that they nerfed this thing, probably. I think they should nerf this thing. This on its own is pretty bad, but the rifle is really good. It's kind of mid, but it's just funny. Well, why would you not want a lobotomy? Best use of the healing misc. You're trying to snipe with this thing, and probably failing. You wish you had something like the pixel rifle, but you're stuck with this instead. German reference once again, but it's just not that good. I guess you can auto-click with it, which... You can do this, I guess. Who wouldn't want to do this? I've never seen the Sten gun. Do you wish you had any other ranged? Also another German reference, but also bad. Also somehow the only Star Wars reference in all of this game. You're either really bad with this thing, or you're really good with this thing. Another one of those spam infinite items, but it's just not good. Look, guys, I'm gonna kill one of the birds, dude. Just watch me. And it doesn't happen. You're trying to combo it, but probably failing. You're just annoying. I also don't know why it's like a CSGO audio with TF2 reference, but whatever. You're most definitely grinding for op. Probably an uncertified player. Just bad. Beta reference, I guess. This on its own is kind of but the suppressed SMG is fucking nuts. I think this thing can headshot, supposedly, but I've not ever gotten it. But ragdoll spam. Also, I mean, a decent combo tool. Most definitely should be nerfed. I fucking hate this thing. Funny that you can just throw a cat, but it doesn't really ever do anything for you. Auto-clicking, but it's actual dog shit. I wish you could just, like, get kills from Super Monkey or something, I don't know. Another classic case of, haha, fuck you, my ranged weapon has infinite ammo and you're fucking playing melee or something in war mode. Cool song reference, otherwise dog shit. This is the shotgun you actually want, especially because if you throw someone with like 25, I think it's 25 HP or less, you just fucking kill them outright. Just badass. Trying to ledge someone. Also trying to ledge someone. You can't really pin this down to a specific game mode, but you're just trying to stay alive for no particular reason, because your melee is probably protest. I think this thing should be fucking nerfed. This thing doesn't... I think this thing should be buffed. It can be kind of funny, but it's just... It's another one of those silly items that's like, haha guys, it's kind of funny, but the damage for it is just bad. Holy, if I've ever seen a choke point spammer. Also, probably another shotgun that you'd want. You can kill people pretty easily in close range. It was a lot funnier in the April Fool's update. Actually really annoying ragdoll spam. If you're like me and you play with flashes turned off, it's kind of weak, but it's still, like, that ragdoll on second hit is kind of nuts. You wish you had loot or something, but this is all you can contribute. Speed. Smack someone. This is just bad. I don't know why you'd really ever use it. That can be either really good, or not Not talking about the shotgun specifically, but the getting IL weapons can either be really good or really bad. You're a war mode player, and then even then, you're probably still not getting this. It's kind of funny, but it's just bad. First to the healing mists, it's just fine. You'd rather have, like, an infinite one, like the loot. Also, but even worse, I'd argue. I died that time, but yeah. And then Astro Shinku, it's infinite fucking parries. That's really good. I don't know if it's actually that broken necessarily, but. You wanted anything else? X kick, very solid. Free health, you can take that. A decent movement, probably not the best, but if you know how to use it, you're doing good. The blueprint, apparently it's a Balatro reference, I guess. Being able to clone your item can be really broken. The funny. A very solid movement item, because unlike in TF2, it lets you attack still. You are Romanian. Another health boost. Has some combos, but not like as many as Ultra Instinct. One of the useless miscs. Also the only like 80s reference. Oh, you're hoping to get, like, anything done at a choke point, but you're not doing anything in reality. Broken in war mode. You're hoping that it's Friday, but it's not. Pretty useless. Actually useless. Actually useless. Probably one of the speed miscs you actually do generally want. Because it gives you really good speed. Yeah, losing 5 health is fucking whatever. Like, cry about it. Classic item. The use of it is whatever. Actually the best healing item. Because you can also just reset the... You can just reset the time on it if you get like a slow eat. So, yeah. Solid healing item. Not effectively infinite like the chicken sandwich, but... You take that. A bit of a health increase. You probably wanted Ultra Instinct or something, but you'll take it. Cleave. You walked into a choke point and spammed it. Cloud in a bottle, you wanted a better movement miss, but you'll take it. I mean, you can get you somewhere. Consumable port. Easily among the best items, if I'm being so honest. Banana peel, it used to be really bad because you could only use it once, but now they made it not infinite, but you know, reusable, which is solid. You're spamming this on a guy and you just get the free kill because fuck you, you're not allowed to play the game. You wanted scissors or something and then you got the cross instead. Is this... Changed my sound to the freaking... Yeah, data miner, fucking all-timer item. I'm being so real. I don't know how I have. And then Death Note, you really want to kill some guys so badly that you respawned enough to get just the instant fuck you button. That's so funny. chicken is whatever.
I killed my wife and children.
You definitely didn't mean to kill that guy, but you did anyway. You ran around, you just... I don't know, like, the rework of it is fine, but I still don't think it's all that good. You wanted another risk, will you take it? Let me try and avoid... Okay. Well, I killed him anyway. What did I miss? Dwarfer... Funny. Rock and stone. You know how it is. Kinda bad. I mean, obviously can't really see it, but kinda bad. You're hoping for this, so you can just have a buff and speed and shit. Vision, I definitely think should have team kill enabled in war mode. It's fucking stupid how many times yeah. You wanted any other risk. Fortnite card. It's classic. Gives you fucking random item. This shit sucks. This shit is really helpful. I don't have 70% defense, just... Anyway. Funny, and also genuinely really solid movement misc. Dog shit awful, it literally does nothing. I guess you'd auto-click. Yeah, I don't know, no comment. Bad healing. AoE, you probably wanted the holy hand grenade, but you stuck with this thing instead. I mean, it still works sometimes, but it's just not often. This is funny to troll people with. I will never not call it harmonic. I don't know what the fuck harmonic is. The actual harmonic. It gives you a little bit of health, I guess. I don't even know if this thing is still broken, but even when it wasn't good. And then, of course, it is a boy. I hate the hot rod. There's some kit. You're hoping to get someone with this, but you never do. Definitely a war mode player moment. Actually broken, especially if you get ZS and then within two respawns you have tank or something. Annoying. I think it definitely was worse on launch. Really funny in the April Fool's update when it had no cooldown. Good reference, bad item. Gives you literally 6 health. I guess it's fine to fuck with people for the movement, but it's not, like, particularly... Guys, it's funny! Like, get a job, guys! Said that, like, 14-year-old who cannot legally work. You're hoping for overjoyed, but you'll take regular joy anyway, and then you'll just become a joy mutant anyway. You're hoping for bird up because the fucking damage scaling on this fucking sucks ass now. You're just trying to kill yourself, honestly. You're hoping that you can pull off some really good parries, but you never do. A classic case of the why do I have this? Last breath, very solid, helps you just live when you shouldn't. You most definitely play support in TC. You wish this lasted forever, but then it doesn't, and then you immediately die. Just goated item. Yeah, it does stop you, but it's like, you kill everyone first. Your timing on this is bad. Like, a decent healing item, but it's only one use. Free health. Not really anything to write home about. Just bad area denial. The better medkit. A really solid healing item as long as you remember to use it. Funny, I guess. You wish this wasn't blacklisted from TC. Slightly still bad area denial. You either use that on a teammate, so you both have like insta-killing items, or you just insta-kill an enemy. You have the SAR bomb loadout in kit. This will never not be called the Sonic Boots. Wow, guys, I got the 21 speed, dude. Fucking incredible. Or, well, 18, but, you know, melee and war mode. It's not infinite anymore, but still having 40 chances to heal a bit of health really helps. You're hoping to get a lot of kills with this in TC, and then you don't. Actually kind of goated healing item, but it doesn't really come up often. They removed your ability to die with this. It's fine, most people just avoid it, but at least it's infinite. I think this gives you fire resistance? I don't remember the specific niche, other than fast healing. You're hoping to get the other room with this, but it's also fun when you have, like, Dragon Slayer or whatever, and just immediately kill everyone in here. You miss that every time. You also miss the Psi Forgive and the Psychic Attack every time as well. Can you tell I'm running out of ideas? I've never heard of Rango Workshop. You're just a pacifist, which nobody likes. This kind is actually This thing is actually very kind of fucking busted. You're constantly trying to reroll in, like either uncertified or whatever. Decent area denial, I guess, I'll give it that. The very funny reference. You're trying to play the Wega Challenge, but you're not particularly good at it. Annoying area denial, but it literally does nothing otherwise. You're hoping the sniper shoots at you again. Another case of the really funny animal. They're really funny with animals in this. You try and get, yeah, you try and get, Mori, but then end up with Hoppa instead, I guess. Or maybe Verifripper, whatever it's... You're hoping that the enemy doesn't have a very easy way to deal with those. Fucking should also team kill in TC. I don't know why it doesn't. You're trying to play a song. Another kind of useless pacifist item, but at least it's kind of funny. Very solid movement item. I think it also heals, but I don't know why you would use it for that. But you also miss when you could constantly, like, click, but then unequip it before. So it would still count, technically, but you could, like, undo it. So, I don't know how you would explain it, but, like, essentially, you would just do that a bunch and then end up fucking playing the Beds of the Bone riff at ridiculous volume. You wanted literally any other misc. You wanted the helicopter and ended up with this shit instead. Annoying, usually sabotaging in ZS or something. You're spamming this hoping for the best, but it only kills like once. You lose these within 2 seconds. Words. Sorry. My bad, gang. You... I don't know, I hate it. There's a lot of... I know ironic that I'm wearing the Bochi outfit and saying it, but I kind of hate all the, like, super weeby, like, Berserk or whatever, or, like, Dark Souls items. You're trying to shut down a sniper, because it does actually kind of work from range, I think, anyway. I do instantly eat these just for the health and jump buff. I don't know why it's a jump buff, but we take those. A lot better in April Fools when I just jump scare people. Also, like, a bit of a jump buff. I don't know. This is kind of funny. You're hoping for something good, but then you get dog shit. Just mediocre healing alongside, like, the cheeseburger and stuff. Probably one of the funniest movement items. You're trolling someone. You're trying to combo, but you don't really look all that cool. Definitely one of the better speed items. Do I get anything for spin down? Oh, I do. I forgot what this does. Oh. It's kind of funny. I didn't know that it would work. I guess it does try and give you, like, equivalent items. You're trying to get the frame perfect, but don't. Oh, you're trying to build this, but don't. You're trying to hit anyone but yourself, but don't. Very solid, especially if you have... I mean, I can't really think of any combos off the top of my head, but like a good combo that just benefits from not getting any damage. Very solid healing item. Kind of sucks that you slow down, but it's like, it heals you for like 120 or something. You try and bird up, but you can't, and you're stuck with this. Kind of stupid how good this is. You usually hit the wall, or you hit one guy and then die because you're in the middle of everyone. A little bit of better healing on him. Useless. More references is nice, but usually, like, Usually most things die. You only really want the photon blade combo with that, or the real knife combo. Iframes, surprising a lot of people don't know that. Speed, but funnier. Useless.
Sure you can.
The Super Mario jump, but actually good. You'd be surprised how well you can actually fuck with people with this thing. This as well. You were hoping for like 200, or I think max 150, but you're hoping for like 100 extra health, and instead it gives you like 2. Also just kind of a fine healing item. I guess useful if you're playing as like a ranged and you want someone to fuck off. I hate that. Free stone locks are so stupid. I guess it's gonna give me all the spells, so I'll do those as well. You wanted literally anything else. You're fucking with someone. I quite forget what that does, to be honest. Deployable I don't even know how you use this. Oh yeah, you're playing as support in war mode for sure. You probably have that one kit. Actually bad. Again, you also probably have that one kit. You hope for the SAR bomb kit, but then you just have some other shit. Just bad. You kind of spam fireballs, that's it. This is the one that turns people into zombies. You want this. I'm not gonna use this, but you know what it does. You also want or have that one kit. The thing you definitely wanted when you got the scroll. Solid just to spam fucking stonelocks at a specific guy. You're most definitely playing support in 2C. Air blast. I quite frankly don't even know if this does anything. That's light. Fucking, who needs light, dude? Christmas items, need those. Probably the best stand, if I'm being honest. Maybe controversial, but, like, being able to do that is fucking nuts. You're spamming explosive shots at a range. You wanted a movement misc, but you'll take the extra health. Definitely a solid stand. And also kind of solid, but this is really funny. The funny upgraded item. Like, what is that? Definitely what you want. Most people these days have the freaking the classic one. Boomba? Oh. Okay. I don't know what this does. Give me a noob tube. Oh, is it just... Okay, cool! Nice move. So it's just air with... That's funny. Yeah, I don't play on private servers much, though I'd like to. So some of these are new to me. I went too far. Are these like joke versions of items or something? And that's the kit one. I've seen that. Oh, are these like the upgrade items or whatever? Not like upgrade items, but you know. Oh, joy mutant gives you horse jump scare. Wow. Oh, and you can just summon a golem. Crazy. Get a couch. And yeah, that's the thing. This is the small sword thing. Hot air, cold air, leap of faith. What? What does this do? Okay, I need another noob tube, I guess. Okay, well, it doesn't help if that does that. Oh. Hot air and cold air. Wow. Impeccable. Oh, that's not an accurate Sonic Killer. Anyway. I probably could have just used the dummy spawner, but whatever. Okay, relatively back to where I was. I'm glad there's a horse jump scare item. Lucky arrow. I had new stuff. I know, my course, micro. Registered hypercam too? What? Okay, and I'm guessing this it just always gives you a stand, I guess. Oh, that's the thing. Very solid shotgun, very easy to see why. Magnum, what is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the upgrade weapon that sucks. This is the upgrade weapon that doesn't suck. I don't know what registered hypercam 2 is meant to do. Sell them? What? Okay. Oh, these are the... Okay. Yeah. Wind? Well, okay. I'm guessing it's like the one, but as error for some reason. Alright, let's see. Those are the boss stuff, I think. Is there anything I didn't really touch on? 500 items. Does that just actually give you... So it actually gives you... Okay. That's hilarious. Why did it give me more sometimes? That's... Jeez. I wonder, do I have like Ultra Instinct or something? Just to see. Really, I didn't get one? That's crazy. That's fun. We definitely need to play it. Or, wait. Who's we? I definitely do need to play it, and I don't saw breakfast service more, because that's crazy. Helicopter, jump scare. Huh? Oh, it just deletes you? Okay. Oh, I've seen backup plan, I think. And then these are like, okay. What are these? We get legacy item. Wait, legacy Fumo? What does that do?